Today we're going to look at an alternative to the classic half guard, the half butterfly guard, and how we can use that to enter into the legs underneath our partner. Most of the time when we're in the half guard and we want to replace the guard or go on to the attack, we're looking to bring our legs back to the inside position. This is one of the axioms of our approach, is controlling the inside position. So from the half guard, usually it looks something like this. We're down, one more time. We're down like this. And we want to get back to controlling this inside space here. So we're usually looking to create a frame and bring our legs back through so that we can enter into the clamp or replace our butterfly guard, start to sit up, and then out of this position we can either choose to attack upper lower bodies or start to wrestle. Those are some pretty common things. But we can also take our partner, work not only on attacking the inside but also the outside. And we will do that anytime we can convert our classic half guard into a half butterfly guard. So a half guard with a butterfly hook, I should say. So just sitting here. So normally our half guard position works something like this. We have our legs configured with the bottom leg over our partner's ankle, over their calf muscle underneath, so that we're here. And then our top leg is usually in some form of outside position, right? My foot is posted on my foot here. In this case, we'll take a knee shield low or high knee shield. But in all these cases, this leg is on the outside. Another configuration, which is we use a lot, and it's very common in our kind of approach, and then also in higher levels of half guard play, is where we place this foot on the inside, okay? And this foot now becomes a butterfly hook. It can be used to elevate and lift. It also does the work of dominating the inside position in a way that this outside position doesn't allow. So if our leg is on the outside here, there are some things we can do to control the inside, but as soon as we start to put this foot on the inside, we have a much stronger ability to control the space between our partner's two knees. That's going to let us attack a little bit more, okay? So this is kind of our framework. Normally, half guard is in a position like this, leg on the outside, leg on the inside. When we do the half butterfly, we bring both feet to the inside. Not both legs down where our knees can get smashed, but a condition where we have a shin up, butterfly hook, bottom leg controlling our partner's leg. Because that's kind of the framework that we're gonna go from. Let's see. Okay, so let's start off. We'll start off in this position. So we're going to begin in a classic half guard scenario. I'll rotate here so you can see. Our partner is controlling our head and our arm. Now, we'll need to move our hip out a little bit initially so that we can put this hook inside. How do you do that? Well, if your arms are on the outside like this, you can use a palm-to-palm grip, or you can use a frame where you're holding your partner's shoulder and your second arm is here on the hip. We're going to move our hips to the outside by shrimping or hipping out away from our partner as if we were going to bring this knee across to replace the guard the way we would normally. But instead, we're simply going to hip out slightly and feed our opposite leg to the inside. So we'll rotate so you can see that from the back side now. We're down here. Initially half guard, we want to move to half butterfly. So we're going to hip out. We can plant the foot. Look how when we do this, we don't widen both feet. We allow the bottom leg to stay in position. We hip out. We use a frame with our forearm here. And instead of bringing our inside leg through, we take our outside leg and we put it in as a hook here, just at our partner's hamstring. Now we have both feet on the inside. This knee is on the outside. Not that important for what we're doing now. Okay? And in fact, if this knee were on the inside, we could get smashed. But with just a foot, we're good to go. Okay, watch it one more time. So classic half guard here. We're going to hip out, place our foot here to the inside, and now we're in a nice position where we can begin to start to off-balance our partner. Okay, so when we're in this position, most times attacks happen to the inside space. When we get the foot to the inside with the half butterfly, we're going to hit what's almost like a knee lever to get our partner's weight moving away from us. Out of that, we're going to see that we have a bunch of leg configurations that we can take advantage of. So, one, we hip out and move the leg to the inside. We take our bottom foot, we put our pinky toe on the floor, turn our knee to the sky. At the same time, we bring our hips from the outside to underneath our partner. So look at this. We go from out to under. What that does is it shifts his weight out in this direction. That's what we want. So we go 1, 2, and then our hands are going to help. We're going to use a frame or extended arms to move his head out away from our head. Now we have this misaligned position. You can see what's happened here. His leg, this inside leg, is now extended. I have the advantage of having both my legs to the inside position. That means we can go ahead and start to attack this leg. You're going to start by taking your outside leg and simply throwing it over so that your heel makes contact with your partner's hip. And now we have a classic, if you sit up a little bit here, now we have a classic Ashigarami configuration on our partner's leg here, okay? Heel and knee connect, we have a second foot underneath, we have the ability now to reap. If we wanted to come across, we could lock here, we could simply rotate, exposing the heel and encouraging our partner to roll. We could roll through and finish from the top position, okay? But what's most significant here is that you're able to get your body into a position where you can attack first your partner's leg in this way, okay? Another good option, out of this position, put your knee down please, come back to square. We're gonna tip our partner, move them away like so, and we can also configure our legs to attack the backside. So this was kind of a front side ashi, we can also attack towards the back. We're gonna take a scoop grip because this leg is extended, we can do that. Move our hips out once again, drive our partner's knee to the floor, and now from here, we're in a position where we can begin to attack with backside attacks. So now, these are Ashigaramis where we're looking at our partner's leg, including backside 50-50. We have a few leg configurations from here, which I'll demonstrate in a moment, but that's the idea. Okay, come on here. So, one, we put the foot inside as a half guard with the butterfly hook. We're going to take our partner out in this direction. We extend them away, and now from here you can see this is this extended leg. We take our scoop grip, we're going to move our hips out, cast our legs up, and we end up in a position here where we're starting to attack the back position. You're going to grab your partner's foot, you're going to lift it up. You're going to bring your partner's foot above your partner's knee, and we're going to take this heel outside the line of their hip. So right now his foot is in line with his hip. It's a little uncomfortable, but not quite so crazy. As soon as we start to move it out here, it begins to feel the pressure. We have the option of beginning to attack right from here. If he back steps and rolls, go ahead. We land an inside Ashigarami here, and we have a cross Ashi position where we can start to set up our finishes like this. Okay? Another leg position is for us to take our 2 feet across. You can capture in this fashion, or you can figure for your legs so that you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, those are all really good options from here. Attacking this leg. So watch it once again. Bottom half, butterfly hook, turn, post, expose the leg. Initially you have the first setup, Ashigarami here. Scoop, drop your knee, foot comes out, backside 50-50 options, including legs in this configuration, legs across, so scoop back a little bit please, like swing your body this way. Yeah, good. Here. Both legs across is good. Classic figure 4 here is good. 1 in, 1 out, also good. And you have all of your submissions here ready to go. Okay, there are some advantages and disadvantages of each of those leg configurations, but you can see that it's very easy to enter into that position. The last part of this is that the beauty of this entry is that we don't only have attacks to our partner's near leg, we can also attack the far leg. Your setup is exactly the same. Rotate like this way, please, a little bit. Good. Okay, so 1, we're in butterfly. So we're going to start to take our partner out in this direction here, right? Creating space. We take a scoop grip. And if for some reason we don't like the attacks on this leg, we can always switch our legs off to a position where we have the reverse X guard. Okay, now out of this position, we can elevate our partner, drop their leg to the inside position, and we have a whole series of attacks here to the inside on the far leg. All right, so you have a good combination, plenty of options, an array of options. What's significant more than any specific attack, which you'll favor the ones that you favor, or you'll work on the ones you're working on, is that this setup, the half guard with the butterfly hook, allows us access to the legs, okay, allows us entry into the leg position. And when your partner has extended limbs, a good time to attack. You can also sweep them. If you don't like any of this stuff, you could go to the X guard and start to elevate. You can use the backside position not to enter Ashi, but to take the back. There's a whole host of things, okay, which we will cover later on. But right now, you have the beginnings of this good attack from the bottom half guard and alternative. Thanks for watching. See you soon.